The offensive was shooting corpse by police force following piercing 5 human beings in a famous visitor area close the Paris Opera building Saturday overnight, while sidewalks and restaurants are imbued in human beings. For the assault, he yelled the Arabic language sentence, Allahu Akbar, importance, deity is large, town attorney François Molins said reporters at the stage. He was on a police force against terror look listing of human beings suspected of possessing radicalized view and posing a capacity safety hazard, although had no penal recording, the court resource told. The offensive's mom and dad are in police force guardianship for interrogative. ISIS claims liability in a declaration published on the internet. ISIS declared liability for the assault, inviting the striker a man of the Muslim country. ISIS has enlisted radicals of the Polar Caucasus Mountains, a semi-autonomous area of Russia who has been in dispute in Moscow with declaration autonomy in 1991. Terror on the gateway of Paris. We, my bartender and I, both of came out, and it was at the time how the offensive came circle the angle, in his hands up, coated in bloodstream, keeping a box blade, told Woodhead, noticeably shocked. 3 police force got out of the police force car and had him surrounded and tasered him several times to no impact. And later this offensive, controlled to insulate one of the police officer, get him future downward the road, and later the police officer fired 2 times and the offensive bring down. Paris Mayoress Anne Hidalgo said reporters collected at the website of the assault Saturday how, I am in the sacrifice and in the youthful person, youthful France and Parisian woman person, who dead day yesterday. But we are there and the town is yet live. France CEO Emmanuel Macron as well pay homage to the bravery of the police force who neutralized the bomber for the assault, in a chirp Saturday. The CEO added how his thoughts were in the victims. Which's the Chechnya ISIS connect? In 2015, weeks up the horrific Paris attacks, I interview a ex-ISIS operational who had defected of the terrorism organization and injury up provisionally in Istanbul, recounted Weiss. He told the largest delighted, and afraid, accidental of ISIS recruitment were the Chechens, in the instance a link not fair to countrymen of the semi-autonomous area of the Ruski Federation, but to such who had grown up in the more Caucasus Mountains or different Central Asiatic republics how reached their autonomy on the crash of the USSR. Lot were in reality Chechens or Dagestanis, fight hardened of many decades of civilian war and rebellion behind household. France's fatal duty. The piercing is the newest in a episode of Islamic-inspired terrorism attacks in France in latter year.